what transgender means to me is feeling good in your own body.
Luna was assigned male at birth. When Luna was 3 or 4, she started to become adamant that she was female. She would ask when she's going to be a girl.
She thought it was just a phase at first. The first time we went shopping for girls' clothes, it was the best day of my life.
I've had a lot online, awful, horrible, evil comments. How many times do we have to be accused of forcing this on our children? Can't even make her eat broccoli or do a bedroom. How can I force her to change her gender?
Every time I draw, I get better and better and better, hopefully.
Do you remember when you first thought you might be transgender?
Yep. I was at least 4. Then I asked my mum. She thought it was just a phase at first. We went to Stonehenge when I was 5 and I asked to become a girl. And then that year it happened. So thank you Stonehenge and thank you Mum.
You're welcome, Luna. So Luna was born. She was assigned male at birth. When she was in school, we started to realise that it was a little bit more than just a phase. I was petrified. I was really, really scared. I had no experience about what the term transgender meant. I didn't know any trans people. I found some local people in Liverpool who were trans activists, and I saw that they had full, loving, healthy lives, and I started to feel hopeful. Luna didn't socially transition overnight. Luna thinks that I completely followed her lead. I didn't. I put obstacles in her path due to my own fear. She was much more brave than I was. She was ready to go. So the first thing we agreed was to stop cutting her hair. Then she had more female fancy dress clothes and she would wear them in the home. Then we went to Pride in 2016 and we got speaking to a charity, and we both felt really brave after that.
The first time we went shopping for girls' clothes, I got 2 dresses and I wore them out for the first time a couple of days later and I loved it. It was the best day of my life. I guess what transgender means to me is feeling good in your own body.
The last year in school for Luna was quite difficult. She then started to experience some transphobic bullying and became really, really hypersensitive to that. She was anxious every morning. Every day she was wake up and she would be crying or she'd be screaming or she'd be really angry. And I just said to her, please can you go into school today and I'll make sure your teachers keep you safe, which they did. She went into school. I'm gonna cry.
Take your time. Honestly, take your time.
I don't know why I'm crying. I said I wouldn't cry. So then I went into school, explained to them how Luna was feeling. If school makes you feel that way, then you just don't go. And we figure out we do life a different way. And so yeah, she doesn't go to school and I'm not a nurse no more. So I need to find a way to make a living that I can also work it around Luna's needs. And art is just something that we've always done. Everything I do, Luna does. So when I was explaining to Luna about stopping work and home education and how we were gonna make money to live and do all the nice things that we do, she said, could I make a collection? I said, absolutely, of course you could. What would you like to do? She said, well, I'd like to make a pride collection. I really like that.
I've loved arts and crafts since I was a little baby. I just practice every day and hopefully you get better. Welcome back, Magic Moon Wanderers. It's me, Luna, and
Me, Jeneen.
well, the YouTube channel, we do art videos, daily vlogs. Adventure. Shut up, Mum.
Luna's going to be showcasing her
Pride collection.
artwork. Some people took a little bit longer to accept that I chose to completely follow her lead and allow her to socially transition when she was young.
Well, social transition just means that you transition by your name, your hair, your clothes, and your pronouns. The medical stuff goes into when you're older.
Once I'd explained those differences, there was nothing really else to worry about. I've had a lot of it online, awful, horrible, evil comments that come from somebody else's place of sadness and ignorance, really. Lou,
What?
Di and Nell are coming, so should we maybe put this stuff away? We couldn't have possibly gotten through this journey without our friendship circles. Nell is his son and he identifies as a trans male, and they're both gorgeous humans.
Hello.
When we first met, like, Luna was already Luna and Nell was already Nell.
Yeah, well, Nell had been Nell for about a year then.
Yeah.
But that was my first meeting with other mums. Our kids being trans is how our friendship began.
Yeah.
But it's not why we have a friendship now.
No.
I'm not a big believer in giving our kids labels.
Yeah.
I see as we're just a normal family.
Our kids' gender status is probably the least interesting thing about them.
Yeah.
It's funny because we only really use those labels to access other services that we need. Yeah. Luna didn't actually know the word transgender until way after she'd socially transitioned, but they had to adopt those labels to access like the gender clinics and all that stuff, didn't they?
Yeah.
But some of the stuff that gets said is horrific. Like, how many times do we have to be accused of forcing like this on our children? I say to Luna, I can't even make her eat broccoli or do a bedroom. How can I force her to change her gender? I mean, it's another reason why we need each other so much, because we get the amount of hatred that goes on outside of our circles. Come on then, love.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Come on, mate.
I really, really do feel like Luna's an inspiration to other people. She inspires me every day.
This next statement is to all the parents. If your child comes out as trans, follow their lead, because it's the absolute best thing you can do. And if you don't like it, that's your decision, but please don't take that out on your child. Just follow their lead and just let them be free and let them explore themselves as they are.